David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusean military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusean territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Húxiān, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got it.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Matias Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
4. They're already here. Is this an attack or an accident? I want answers.
Missile away.
Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Let's do it.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes.
Target is
Sure
hit.
we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
What's happening? Status report,
If we let them go, they'll be on our asses later. So don't hold back.
Damage report.
Target destroyed.
What's the size of the enemy force? There's nowhere to run inside the bay!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
It's a rocket.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. What's the anti-air?
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Evading!
Vehicle destroyed!
Clear out the port immediately! We're sitting ducks!
Target is hit!
Give me a damage report!
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Incoming! All vehicles prepare to return fire! Stay behind the building! They can't shoot you there!
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Sir, there's a few of them, but they've done damage to the port and ships.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Why has the enemy taken so little damage? You could drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles.
Strider 2,
Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile away.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. Port's packed to the brim.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Target is hit.
Engine room! Fire up the turbines!
Shaking off enemy lock.
Damn it, I haven't eaten yet.
Missile launched.
Locked on.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon
Don't
ship.
let him leave the port.
Lose a captain's ship like this.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Missile away.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Can't let you
Unfortunately, the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Locked on!
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Taking out a radar and FCS. There's no way to find
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up
Enemy has
there.
a lock on you.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Fox 2.
Test damage, but like it's less than half.
Return fire from moving
Ludicrous.
ships.
They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
It's a shipyard over there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach. Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Behind me? Ha! I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger.
Enemy behind you! Enemy has a lock!
I'm not bailing yet.
All weapons are out of ammunition!
Scratch one! Taking fire!
Target acquired.
Sorry, guys, but your cruise has been canceled.
How many tanks are still operational?
Enemy has a lock!
Missile away. Target is hit. Strider 2, break! Break! Fox 3.
Target has been destroyed.
Missile inbound, missile inbound.
Locked on! Fox 2.
Matias shipyard is a bleeding inferno!
Here, you know.
Missile evading!
Missile launched.
Aegis ashore was hit and went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? You have to be kidding me!
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Sitting duck here.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Some left.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osean has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Enemy on your rear.
Thanks.
Bandit
I knew you
down.
had my back, Trigger.
Don't bite the dust just yet. Defending Zarbanti is our job.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Missile launched. Missile hit.
4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in Eatable platoon. They're wiped.
Enemy's got a lock.
Let's go help the survivors.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Destroyer of Fire's bridge has been hit.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
You know what my old commander used to say? It's far better to regret firing than to regret not firing.
In gun range. Missile hit.
Target is
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Cerrone. We'll buy time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Missile gun machine gun. Engaging. Where are our reinforcements? I'm hearing nothing but screams all around. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
That MiG-31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
I don't need any missiles to buy time.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
I've got a
Warfighter exiting at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Cover reports that 3 Strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
We're already bought us time. Don't waste it. Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems when 3 Strikes strikes around.
Target's still active.
No joke! I have lost control!
Warning, enemy has a beat on it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
I'm gonna
Bandit down.
Strikes. Door 2, stay put. See that 3 strikes guy running Squadron was talking about.
Echo 2 and 5, follow me. We're the ones who'll take the kill.
Strider 1, missile away.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC! Multiple smoke plumes from the port!
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Weather drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer, what do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? We are the reinforcements.
Not bad, not bad.
Sector 6, you've got a bandit.
Gotcha, pal.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Osean, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you. Missile!
Tucker 04 to Long Caster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
2 minutes remaining.
Locked on bandit. Enemy has a lock.
Comes on board. Thank God!
Target is hit. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile closing. Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Impact, now! Strider 1, Fox 3. Strider 1, missile launched.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Valkyrie, this is Horseman. Package eggs are ready and waiting. Down 2.
2 with a million lives each.
Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new omen.
Fox 2.
3 strikes. You lacks the drive. Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Duty Officer?
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed.
Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Do you see, Command Duty Officer? You don't, do you? Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusean Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Osean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
I'm in position.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
You know, you should tell me when it hurts.
You're the one who'll be screaming for help. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Contact imminent. Strider 1, locked on target.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
I've never been chased so hard by a man. I'll keep him busy.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Bandit behind you.
Locked on.
Strider 1, you're taking fire.
Oops, sorry.
Firing.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Can you go crazy even outside the job screen?
As long as I've got you and a strong man to subdue.
I've got a sitting duck here.
He dodged it.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Missile launched. Dirty tricks aren't all they've got. They're both ace material. Marker drone down. Railgun shell lost its target.
I'll take point. This He's got a lock on me.
Locked on!
Locked on.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you!
Target acquired.
This is great. I get to chat with the man I'm about to kill.
Trigger, change frequency. They're eavesdropping on us as we speak.
Right. Now it's just the two of us on the line. Trigger, those damn bats are looking for a pincer attack.
Launched.
If one comes for my ass, you take him down. They seem to have a crush on you, but just watch me work my charms on them.
Let's get the worst rage. He's getting in my way.
Go for it.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Watch your tail. The bats took the bait.
Let's drop him quick, Rage.
Trigger, you and I... No, you alone should be able to take those bats down.
Well, you heard us, 3 strikes. We're here to take you down.
Ain't nothing I can't handle. I'll show you.
He's got some quick reflexes. God damn it!
Warning, enemy has a
Wait catching me!
Miss. This one's mine.
You're the only man I ever need, 3 strikes.
Target acquired.
Rage, you take him out.
Consider it done.
Missile away.
Shit!
Target is hit.
When you turn your back on me, will be your last.
Locked on, Bandit.
Locked on. Fox 2. He dodged it. Locked on.
This one's mine.
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you. I'll be a goner if I let my guard down for even a second.
Fire.
Quit moving, 3 strikes.
Missile away. Strider 1. Missile.
Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Oh, I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you!
Enemy has a lock on you.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho. Don't let him get to you.
Target hit. Target hit.
You'll pay for this, 3 strikes!
Fox 2.
He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit.
How dare you!
Target acquired. Strider 1, taking fire.
She was my one and only! What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes, Sue. We really tried.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
Target acquired.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blimp has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Erusean forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusean to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Húxiān, no!
Stop it!
Hey, chill. Húxiān, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it! That's enough!
Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusean forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part. Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's Ored, the Osean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusean submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusean's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusean military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Osean capital of Ored.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.